welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Buffy Q&A panel. I'm actually technically the moderator. I'm not sure why I'm supposed to be on the stage. I was told to make these guys look better, which I'm sure I can only do if I left the stage. However, I have a list of brilliant questions which I wanted to ask, but I don't think I should. I'm just going to open it up, I think, directly to the audience right now. I do have one question, if at the end, at some point, we can see the Snoopy dance.
Yeah. We were talking in the back, James, so what's the question that you get asked most?
Is it the Snoopy dance? So I just became that guy within the first 10
For
seconds.
the past 10 years.
I'm going to stop that. Snoopy dance. Ladies and gentlemen, the stars of Buffy.
Right on.
There's a microphone. There is a microphone set up back there, or if people don't want to make the trek, if you have power to enunciate and vocalize.
Just scream, I guess.
And then we'll...
Use your indoor, outdoor voice.
By the way, y'all, you can ask me anything that you want to ask me. Like, I dare you try to embarrass me. It has not happened yet. Seriously, man, I challenge you. But I will not necessarily answer anything you ask. I might just go, you can try.
I get embarrassed quite easily, so...
You're Xander.
Oh, see, I'm embarrassed.
There we go. Let's start with you in the blue.
This is probably not going to be very good.
We don't... Listen, this isn't a challenge.
So what's more difficult / awkward? Sex scenes like with Sarah, or sex scenes where Sarah was supposed to be invisible?
Wait, you mean Buffy? Okay.
Yeah, you know, I don't really like sex scenes either way. When you show up to work and you're being paid to have sex with somebody, what is your job description? You know? And I like to kind of be the initiator, you know? So when someone says, action, do it now, I'm like, no, I don't feel like that. I don't want to be like communicator. Either way, it's not as fun as it probably looks. I would say it's more awkward without her. She's hot, you know, so that does help. So yeah, I would say without her. Your turn.
You.
I was wondering if you could talk a bit about the musical episode of Buffy. Like, what are the film now, what was awkward in school, things like that?
Well, I mean, what do you want to know about it?
Anything.
Anything about it? Well, I mean, there's a lot of thought out there that, I mean, I don't know. I think the guys, I think James, Tony, and were the only people that were really comfortable with doing it, you know? James has an amazing voice and was in a band. Tony dresses up in high heels and sings. And my take was that if I suck, who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? And I gave it the old college try, and it wasn't that bad. So it was really, I was so excited to do it. We were saying, oh, you know, Buffy's jumping the shark, which is, of course, a Happy Days reference, and Fonzie put his little jacket on jump the shark. By the way, did Fonzie ever say I'm sorry in Happy Days? Because I know that was his saying. He never said I'm sorry. It was such a magical time in my life. I got married. When I had done that, of course, I got divorced 3 years later. But it was kind of like doing the pilot all over again. 6 years into it. It was so. I really had an amazing time. James?
I have a different take on it. I remember an exercise in terror. Because Joss, instead of giving a script, he gave a little cassette tape. Remember that?
Yeah,
and it was all this music, but it was Joss and his wife Kai singing the music. And I love them both. They're both geniuses, but they can't sing worth a damn. And Joss can't play the piano very well, like, at all. So it was like, have you ever seen, like, really horrible Shakespeare? It's terrible, and you can't, no matter how well something is written, it does not survive bad performance. So there was, I thought, it was like, dude, you're insane. You can't write a musical. Stop it now. And like, I don't mind singing, but I want to sing, decent material. And I really thought that Joss had gone. I thought that the workload had busted his mind open, and he was going to flush everyone's career down the toilet.
This is where, for me, ignorance is bliss, because I didn't know that it was bad playing. I'm like, this is so beautiful.
But I remember what I was proud of is like there were, and Nick is right. There were cast members that were very uncomfortable performing music because they didn't get hired to be musical performers, and it was like asking people to suddenly juggle chainsaws. Like I didn't tell you I could do that. But everyone begged Joss not to do it or not to make them do it, and he wouldn't be dissuaded. He never is. And at some point, people just kind of started to work really hard. And a bunch of voice coaches came on the set, and a bunch of dance people came out, and everybody started to really kind of knuckle down.